Yo, what's up guys? So this is basically going to be a video on me playing for 24 hours and we're going to see if we actually get any better while playing the game. And if you play for 24 hours, let's actually see if you get better. Because I've been wondering whether you'll just end up so tired and playing so long and you're just drawn out that you won't even be able to play the game. Or whether my KD will be better because I spent so long playing, you just get into the rhythm of playing. So basically every 4 hours I'll give you an update how many games I've played, the KD was sitting at for those 4 hours, and then the wins, and you can compare how we actually do in this 24 hours. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. So we're 25 games in, it's just hit the 4 hour mark out of the 24 hours we're going to play. It is currently sitting at a 2.8 KD, and we only won 3 games in the 4 hours. I'm sitting at around a bit over 12% win rate. It's generally near my average, but we're doing alright, so yeah, it's good to see it's getting on. Not too tired at the moment. I'm sure we'll be fine for the next couple of hours. It's pretty common for me to play long periods of time, so we're doing fine there. Hopefully we can get a couple more wins in the next couple of hours, and I'll hit you guys up in another 4 hours. So it's just hit 3 PM in the afternoon. That currently puts us about 8 hours into the whole thing so far. We're looking alright. It's about a normal game time for me generally on a weekend. You play about 8 hours. I don't think that's too crazy to think of. I think most of you probably play that amount, so I'm feeling quite fine. I'm doing alright, not really feeling tired, just starting to get a bit burnt out. Sometimes, you get those stupid, absolute crazy deaths and glitches. I mean, you're bound to run into them if you play for this amount of time. We have played 23 games so far. We have a 2.7 KD, so a bit lower, but we actually have 4 wins now for this 4 hours. So we're averaging about a win an hour at the moment. So that's 7 wins total. It's 3 PM, and I'll get back to you once it hits 7. So we're 12 hours in now. It's currently 7 PM my time. We're doing alright. Probably hasn't been the best 4 hours. Been a bit tired now playing for 12 hours straight. We've played 30 games. We've got a 2.5 KD at the moment, and we only got 3 wins for this last 4 hours. Starting to get a bit over Fortnite, but I still enjoy the game. I'm playing with friends at the moment, so as long as I don't stick to solos, should be fine. Most people think the hardest thing about playing for 24 hours is actually how long it takes, but I find it's more of a struggle just to keep entertained because you can really become worn out at the moment with all this stuff. But look, we'll keep on and we're halfway done. It's just hit at 11 PM. The neighbours are asleep, so I'm trying to keep it quiet because normally you try not to stay up this late. It's been a fair while now. We're up to 16 hours. For context, it was 7 AM wake up. It's now 11 PM, so that's a pretty normal day. Most people would be going to sleep around 11 or 10:30 if they have to be up at 7 o'clock. But look, I don't have anything to do. It's starting to get a bit tired, but I'm sure with a cup of coffee I'll be fine. I'm not really feeling the effects too much. So for this past hour, we played 28 games. We had 3 KD and we managed to get 4 wins, so that's about a win an hour. We're doing alright, just need to be a bit quiet, but I think hopefully I don't wake up the neighbours with my rage. It is now 3 AM, so yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy to think I've been playing for this long. The last 4 hours have probably taken the longest time out of all of them. I mean, I'm really starting just to relax. I've got comfy. I've decided to move downstairs and just play out of my bed. Hopefully we don't fall asleep. We're doing alright for now, but the hours have been pretty alright. We've got 31 games played, 2.5 KD and only 3 wins. Understandable because I think as this is going on, I'm going to progressively probably get worse at this point because you just reach a point where you just are so tired and the only thing really keeping you awake is the adrenaline. If you ever try to do 24 hours, I think if you play Fortnite you'll be fine, but if you're just staying awake doing nothing, it's almost impossible. But you get a bit of adrenaline when you get in build fights. It's a bit crazy. Maybe I just take this game too seriously, but we're doing fine. Look, 4 hours left. I'm happy. We're 20 hours in. It's crazy to think it's almost over, but we're almost done. So it is currently 7 a.m. We started at 7 a.m. yesterday. It's pretty crazy to think we did 24 hours straight. We played 35 games and had a 2.4 KD and 2 wins. So that was actually the worst in every single category. So I think that really proves how bad you get over time. If you play for this long, you're not going to be playing at your best. You should definitely be taking breaks, and playing this long is not going to make you good at Fortnite, I can promise that. By the end of it, I'm pretty much straight ready to go to bed as soon as I'm done recording this audio over the game and stuff, so I'll be straight out. I can promise you that I won't be playing any more Fortnite. But in the future, I'd like to do maybe 34 hours, 40 hours. We'll see how high we can go, because there's a lot of streamer records that can be broken. But if you're playing this long, you're not going to be playing your best. It's also really hard because you have to write down every game how you play to work out this KD. But if you're playing this long, have fun and good luck. And good night.